Ben. Getting fat, Ben. Look at these little babies. Look at these beautiful, gorgeous babies. I know who your father is. Milo's your daddy. Look at you guys. Look at you guys. Yes. Milo's your daddy. Milo's your daddy. And speaking of Milo, come here, Milo. We put him next to his kids, so are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? These are hard as a rock. I just gave him 2. And he swallowed the 2 of them. How the heck could you do? Yeah, here. Unbelievable. There's Amber. There's Amber. And here's Twister. Twister, come here. Twister. Amber. There you go, honey. Zulu's a big boy. Amber is the regular size Malinois. I got such a story for you. I'm gonna have to tell you this. I got to get in with her. But first time actually the only time I was with Secret Service, about half a dozen guys and dogs, and we talked for about an hour. I'm petting the dogs. We had a lot of information. I'll tell you about it when I get in there. And then there was this action moment. There was like 10 seconds of holy crap, what's going on? Everybody's, zip, zap, zap. I was just watching all this inside a building, or there would have been dust on the ground. And anyway, I've got to get in with her. But let me tell you that one, because this is a fascinating story. My first time I remember meeting a Belgian Malinois where I could pet them. Usually you can't get near these guys. Secret Service. Look at my girl. Look at my girl. Look at my girl. Oh, she's a small one too. She's a little one. Yes. Beautiful girl. I don't know if you can see her paw, by the way. There's a toe missing right here. Somehow out there, whatever happened, she lost a toe. She came to us with a wound. There you go. Whoa. But this is what she did right away. I remember, same as Zulu. Now the service dogs, TSA dogs, they're about her size. So Zulu is a big one. And somehow she lost her toe. Somebody cut her toe, or she lost it. I don't know how, but it was the middle toe. It's like somebody cut it. And she's had puppies, so they took her puppies, sold them because they're worth a lot of money. You're a beautiful girl. You are the beautiful girl. Now I'm going to see if I could sit down. If I could possibly sit down. Can I possibly sit down? Oh, okay. Wait. Yes. Yes, my girl. Yes, my girl. Yes, my girl. Now I'm going to say this in every video from now on. Please watch the video for 15 minutes. There's no clickbait. Nothing's going to suck you in and make you watch it to the end, only if you love animals. And if you have something more important to do than sit around watching videos, leave it on in the background so we get the watch time. The AI sees watch time. If you're watching the show for 15 minutes or more, It must be a popular show, and they send it all over, and they grow your audience. Once we grow to a certain point, we can get 35 languages dubbed, and these shows can go all over the world and show people. We are the only ones in the world. This is the only sanctuary in the world like this. So we can show other people what we do, and even if they do it on a tiny scale of 1 or 2 dogs, then we're saving animals around the world. If they help somebody who's in street dogs all over the world starving, if they help one dog, then we've done something. In Uruguay, in Chile, in Africa somewhere, in Europe somewhere, in the South, in the Asia somewhere, in the South Sea Islands, in Australia, in wherever the heck. How many? We got like almost 200 countries and territories. If they could see this show and watch these shows and learn that these are angels sent to help us that were rejected by somebody, and their fate was to die horribly, starving, alone, the desert, sick, injured. But look what happened to these. Look what happened to these guys. They got lucky. They got lucky. We care for them for life. For life. Yeah. They have their own hospital. They have vets 7 days a week. Yes, you're beautiful. You are beautiful. Look, did you notice that the Zulu is a big version of her. Look at how loving she is. Now, what she does, she runs on all her paws like there's nothing wrong. But if you see her standing still, she holds her paw up with the missing toe. It's like a ghost pain from when it happened. But she's a doll. She is a doll. She's 4 years old. She's been here 2 years. Looking good. Looking good. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Belgian Malinois. Savior of jets flying around the world and stopping bad people from taking bombs on the planes, saving presidents working for and dignitaries working for the service. Did I tell them the Begin story in another video? I never said that? Secret Service, Begin? No? Okay. Well, I'm gonna tell, because she reminds me of the Belgians that I met. I was in the International Documentary Association, which is an international organization for people who make documentary films, and they had an annual. They have it somewhere in the world. They have an annual meeting, and they have a keynote speaker, Jacques Cousteau. Tell you how long ago this was. Jacques Cousteau was the keynote speaker, and they were having it in Hollywood. I forget the hotel. It's on a side street, but it's a famous ritzy hotel for like dignitaries and royalty, not for the public. And so I went to the thing, and I'm always early. So I was about an hour early, and I went into the lobby, and that's it. I mean, my day was made because I saw I forget how many, 4 or 5 Belgians. I saw these dogs and these guys with suits all over the place, and they all had a little lapel pin. And I said, "Oh, security." See, she's limping. She runs around fine, but she limps when she reminds herself that it used to hurt. So anyway, there's these Malinois, and these guys, they were, one of the guys especially I was talking to him about the dog. I was sitting on a sofa, and we have a conversation, and beautiful. We got a chopper coming in. There's been fires, so that's a banana chopper. That is pure military. Edwards Air Force Base is up the street, but I don't know where this is out of, but that's a honkin' military chopper. Anyway, so while I'm over there talking about the dog, and then I'm telling him, well, I rescue dogs. This are beautiful dogs, and I didn't know the Belgians so well back then because they weren't as widespread. So I said, what kind of dog is this? Oh, Belgian Malinois. So I mean, he was friendly. So we were talking, and then I noticed, I started making sense. I said, wait a minute, are you guys Secret Service? And he smiled, and I said, oh boy. I said, is there somebody coming to the IDA? He says, don't know the IDA. And I said, well, that's the International Documentary Association. So we're talking, and I said, well, I'm sitting here with the Secret Service and their dogs. I mean, somebody's in the building, right? And we're 45 minutes or so, and then for about 10 seconds, you never saw such action in 10 seconds. Here's these guys, 4 or 5 guys, tall guys in suits, black suits with little lapel pins in their dogs. Everybody's moving around real fast, and I'm just sitting there watching like, what the hell? And then they stood down, and they said, okay. And they went, da 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 da, it's over. And so I said to, they're all relaxed now. I said, what's over? And they said, dignitary left the building. Oh, yeah. He actually came down this elevator and went down through the kitchen. Oh. Can you say who it was? He says, well, not really. And then, okay. I said, so is your Secret Service, a dignitary in the building? I'm sitting here, so's people from all over the world coming for the International Documentary Association. Any bad guy could have mingled with them. I says, how do you know I've been sitting here an hour? How do you know I'm not a bad guy? And I said something I'll never forget, never forget. We knew who you were 2 blocks from here. I went, holy crap. They knew who I was 2 blocks from here in my car driving toward the hotel. They knew who I was. Wow, that's something. Secret Service, man, oh man, oh man. So at any rate, I won't say who said this to me, but just before I went into the meeting room, somebody passed me by and whispered, Begin. So it was Prime Minister Begin was in the hotel, and he's what the Secret Service was for. Did you hear that? You guys, yes, I really never thought of, I figured they're rare, they're Secret Service dogs, I never thought I'd have Belgian Malinois at the sanctuary. But then it started with Border Patrol, then ICE, and then I found out we've got a few more. They're popular down there as, people live alone out in the desert, and they get one of these guys to scare people. Used to be Rottweilers. Look at her. You are a doll. Oh, she just loves it too. She just loves it. Look at this. Look at this. She climbed over me. She climbed over me. Oh, what a baby girl. What a beautiful girl. Maybe people could actually enjoy watching her for 15 minutes. But if you get bored, leave it run. That's all. Leave it run. Let the AI think that you're watching, and we'll pick up a lot of people. And we can show her to the world. Right? Then we tell people, when they do dub this, I want to tell people in the world, wherever you are, you have dogs, you have street dogs that are starving, that are trying to make a living. They have puppies that die because they don't have food. You see this, you live with it. So my message to the world is, look what we're doing here. Look how precious these lives are. She was thrown away too. This is how wonderful they are. So you can't do this. This is like overboard. This is, this is the biggest place in the world. Took 45 years to build it. But you can have, 1 or 2 dogs in your house, your apartment, your yard. You can take one of those street dogs in and get them taken care of. And by the way, mange is all over the place, but mange is very curable. It's a couple of baths, a couple of medical baths, and they don't have mange anymore. So, you know, wherever you are, and if you're getting this in a different language, I'm speaking in English, but the AI is putting it in your language. So just keep this in mind. These are beautiful dogs. These are beautiful little angels that came here. See, she's limping from the ghost. What are you scratching? We don't have fleas. You don't have fleas in the desert. They dehydrate. Hi, honey. Amber. Amber. Hey, Amber. Boy, that must have hurt her. That must have hurt her so bad. Imagine, it's like in a movie when they're torturing people and they want information, they bring out a shears and they cut off a finger. Well, that's what happened to her. Amber. Come here, honey. Come here, honey. Beautiful girl. She's smiling. Look at the ear-to-ear smile. See when they smile all back to the corner here? That's a happy smile. That's a happy smile. Yeah. Beautiful girl. You're the beautiful girl. Yeah. Want me to sneak you another piece of jerky? Let me sneak you a piece. Oh, okay. There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. I'll get you Twister. Twister's her neighbor. If you've seen Twister's video, you'll learn the story of he's been living with a broken leg for about 13 years. Look at him. Look at him. I'll get you one. I have to give Twister. I have to give him a treat. I have to give him a treat. That's your friend. That's your buddy. She looked over toward him. He looked over when I said that's your buddy. He's your buddy. Beautiful girl. There you go. Okay. Hey. Look at Twister. He's wagging his tail. He's wagging his tail. Hey, Twister. Yeah. Whoa. Whoa. I hope we have magnets. She knocked the magnet off me. What did you do? What did you do? What did you do? You want another treat? You want another treat? I'm coming. I gotta get it. Here you go. Here you go. I don't see the magnet. Oh, he wants one bad. He's been yelling at me. He's yelling at me. I'm loading my pocket for a reason, so I don't have to carry this bag. Whoops. Okay. See, when you shoot on location, you need pockets. don't see that magnet anywhere. Okay. You're a good girl. You're the beautiful girl. Yes, you are. You know what's really nice is seeing how happy they are here. I mean, yeah, they came from bad and they're here, but they're also happy here. I mean, they could be sulking in a corner, like in the pound, you know, sulking in the corner, knowing it's depressing, knowing they're not going to live. She knows she's in a great place. Whoops, is that in your way? Is that in your way? Okay, one more. One more. Okay, I'm out of treats. But I have one for Twister and Milo and the blind doggy here. Here you go, Twister. He caught it. There you go, honey. There you go. Milo. Milo. Milo's a good boy. You want one more? You want one more? Come. There you go. There you go.